You know, it's crazy, right? They be saying cable going out of business soon, but I mean, with bangers like this on, it ain't happening. It ain't happening anytime soon. Like, I just want to give a huge shout out to cable TV. This is the reason why people still watch it. This is shout out to cable TV, man. They've been putting out bangers since the 80s, you know. I mean, I'm just telling it how it is. So,
to all of you gamers out there, to all of you kitchen appliance enthusiasts, I have just a couple questions I'd like to ask. I call it a pitch, if you will. How would you like to have a computer monitor that bricks if you don't turn it on for 2 weeks? No? Okay, I'll do you one better. How about a dishwasher that, get this, doesn't dishwash? Still no? How about, I'll do you one better. A refrigerator that doesn't refrigerate properly. Okay, so you're an entitled piece of shit if you still don't want any of those. So how about I'll do you one better. A microwave, right, that, get this, you're not going to believe this, explodes if you turn it on for more than 10 minutes and has a blast radius of a goddamn nuclear bomb. Okay, that last one was actually made up. Actually, wait, you know what? Hang on, I wonder. Okay, believe it or not, I actually looked it up. And I'm just going to throw it on screen right now. As you can see, LG has a little bit of a problem with exploding washing machines and exploding phones. Well, maybe not as bad as a problem as, say, Samsung. Yeah, let's just say those notes. Oh my goodness, those notes. Good God. Remember how they couldn't take them on planes because they were exploding so frequently? My goodness. As we can see, they had a recall on, guess what? Washing machines spinning, and I quote, so violently that 187 of them caused property damage. Oh my goodness. Well, would you look at that? LG isn't making kitchen appliances. They're making weapons of goddamn warfare. My goodness. Maybe they should consider getting into, like, the private military sphere or something like that. I don't know what you'd call it, but... And then on the phone side, what cell phones are exploding? It looks like, oh, the Note 7. That's, well, way to add insult to injury. That's so, oh my goodness. Okay, maybe the LG phone isn't notoriously like blowing up left, right, and center. Maybe just like a few models here and there. I mean, to be honest, any sort of like phone could potentially explode, right? If the conditions are right. Actually, what am I fucking talking about? This is a goddamn phone. It shouldn't be blowing up like a C4. What the hell? All right. I've gotten a little off track here. Now, before we dive into this video, just real quickly, just want to remind you to like and subscribe. Honestly, don't take your one like for granted. You'd be surprised at how much it impacts my channel. So just don't forget, don't neglect that. Don't take that for granted. But without further ado, I'm just gonna get into my beef history. This is a beef history with LG that I have. LG, every single product I've bought of theirs has been complete garbage and has caused me to lose brain cells because, I mean, in the intro I said there was dishwashers that weren't washing, refrigerators that weren't refrigerating. That wasn't cap. That was actually stuff that is, if not had happened, is currently happening to me, and I'll get to that in a second. But I'm going to start with, I guess I'll start with the computer, why not? So the computer monitor, right? Imagine let's just say you have a TV downstairs, right? And you're not going to use it for like maybe a couple days. You're going on vacation, right? You're going on vacation. So you're not going to be using your TV. You're not going to be turning it on, right? Imagine if that TV just decided, you know what? I'm just not going to work anymore because I haven't been used in like a good week, okay? It just decided no, it's not doing this anymore. Well, that's what the LG monitor did. It was kind of annoying. There was two of them and they both bricked, but it was honestly, it's just whatever. It's a monitor, all right? They're pretty cheap anyways, so that'll be a pass, right? Now, what's a little bit more unforgivable is a whole goddamn washing machine just not washing dishes. It's crazy. I don't know what LG's philosophy is when it comes to their like modeling schematics, but if you are making washing machines that don't wash, or sorry, did I say washing machines? I meant to say dishwashers, sorry, dishwashers. Okay, dishwashers that don't wash dishes. If you're making those, my friend, you have to check, like, you have to reevaluate your life situation. How did it come to this point where you're making dishwashers that don't wash dishes? This is literally, like, that's what they're for. What's happening? So yeah, I had to, at my home, we or not my home, I was back in my parents' place, and we just had this dishwasher, LG dishwasher. It was complete crap. It just didn't wash dishes. That's, like, I wish I was joking, but that's no exaggeration. You'd put the dishes in dirty, right? And they'd come out like a spin cycle later, not a spin cycle, but like the cycle of washing dishes later, that just the setting that they had on wasn't working. No detergent, no nothing. None of that would work. It just wasn't washing because LG doesn't know how to make a dishwasher. And speaking of dryers, I think there was washers and dryers. We just washing machines exploding. We just saw that just now. So I mean, if you want to talk about washing machines, I mean, I'm just glad if I ever came into contact with an LG washing machine that I came out alive. I mean, hell, I could be potentially not even here right now because I could have been killed by a goddamn LG washing machine that blew up in my face. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, what is really going on with this company here? And then I guess the final thing, you know what, I actually want to get up and show you this one, because this one actually pisses me off to no end, because I have to deal with it right now. So let me like take this board. I'm going to switch to my little camera audio, because this is ridiculous, honestly. I don't get, like, let me just show you this bullshit right here. Hang on, let me turn on a light. Okay, so you see this, right? You see this, how this is structured, right? You got the freezer on top, and then the rest of the regular fridge on the bottom. Do you see why this is a problem? You see how there's a little sheet there that's just a goddamn, like, that's basically it. That little sheet there with all the frosting on it, it's not even up on this right wall here. It's just that's it. That's the entire freezer. It's just this little sheet here that gets, like, it gets cooled down to a certain degree. My question is, why don't they put it down here? Why didn't they put it on the ground part of the fridge? Why did they put it up here? Like, that just don't make no sense to me. Look, I don't know much about, like, goddamn refrigerator architecture. My apologies. But to me, like, this just don't make no goddamn sense. Why not put the freezer at the bottom? So, you know, so it can be like a chest freezer type thing going on. But no, instead they put it at the very goddamn top. And you know what? Every day I have to walk in and look at this, and I just lose brain cells because of it. Call it an overreaction, but it's a garbage model. That's what I'm saying. But anyways, that's been my personal experience with LG refrigerators, as you just saw, dishwashers, potentially a washing machine that I just could have died to, and also the monitors. I don't think I've got... I do have an LG TV back in the foyer there, and I guess I just want to say that I looked up what the model was, and it was a... get this, 720p TV. How much... You want to guess how much... Guess how much it was. Guess how much Canadian it was. Put your guess in the comments right now. $200+. I have a TV here that is 1080p. Like, it's right in front of me. I'm propping my phone camera right on the TV right now. This thing is 1080p, 60 hertz, which is 60 FPS basically. You want to know how much this costed? Guess. 100. And this is in Canadian, by the way. So let me explain, how retarded is it that, I don't care if that TV's bigger, it's 720p. How is that TV more expensive than this? LG, you got me fucked up, man. I don't get it. How these guys are, they have to be laundering money or something, because there is no way these guys are in business making goddamn kitchen appliances and electronics. There's just no way. Now, I think we have to consider the following here, that I think we just, employees of these companies tend to, at the end of the day, a bad product is usually derived from bad employees. So I think we just have to take a quick look at the employees that work for LG. Okay, on second thought, I was going to make a joke about child labor, right? Fucked up, I know. There's definitely something wrong with me. But then I realized that basically every goddamn company uses child labor, and, it's just, like, it's fucked up, I know, but it's the truth. basically almost every company uses child labor at this. It's really screwed up, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I could try doing something about it. I might just intervene, honestly. I might just say, you know what, I had enough. I might just snap and I'll say I'll intervene. Fuck it. But anyway, anyways, let's just assume that the laborers at LG are shall we say literal goddamn children. And LG needs to check themselves, honestly. Okay, let's watch. Hang on. I'm actually kind of interested in here. Let's watch this exploding washing machine. I really want to see what this is about. So, let me go. Which one do I want to watch here?
The lid was blown up, and this whole shaft, the whole drum is loose in there.
John Radis's washing machine isn't much more than a twisted scrap of metal after it exploded Tuesday evening.
I'm sitting in my office doing paperwork, watching a movie. All of a sudden, I heard
he was just chilling,
and then kaboom!
Rados says it sounded like a bomb went off, and the entire house shook.
God damn! Look at that thing. That is. Could you even you could tell that's a washing machine, but how does this happen? What is it? How does this happen, LG? Come on, you gotta come clean. Like seriously, how does this shit happen? There's no way washing machines are out here exploding. Really.
It blew the door right off. I mean, that's 3/4-inch particle board.
His wife, Marianne, had been out shopping. She couldn't believe the damage, and her first thought was, what if?
I have 2 grandchildren who play down in this area. Their playroom is next door. And I'm terrified.
She says the only thing in the washing machine at the time was this mattress pad.
I had thrown this.
Hang on, actually. Could it have been the grandchildren? I wouldn't put it past kids to do something like this. I mean, they're little terrorists is what they are, honestly. Trust me, I was one of them. A kid probably could have put something in there and, fucked it up. There's a possibility. There's a real possibility. I'm not writing it off. I'm not writing anything off in this little case study I'm doing here of LG washers. But, so to keep that in your head. The kids might have just said, you know what, we're going to put some shit in here and we're going to screw up the washing machine.
Sheet. It's a mattress bed sheet.
They started making calls to LG, but quickly grew frustrated.
It's a mattress bed sheet, I mean.
Care, and it's a dangerous
Yo, LG washing machines need to get into the goddamn gym. They need to get in the weight room. If they're blowing up because they can't handle the spin cycle of just a regular mattress sheet. They need to get in the goddamn weight room. To conclude this video, I'd just like to say that y'all gotta come clean now. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to assume that they gotta be laundering money. There is no way. There are 2 companies that I have no idea why they're still in business, okay? You've got, or now 4 actually. You've got EB Games, Arby's, Chuck E. Cheese, and then added to that list LG. They're all companies that at this point have basically outgrown, the world's outgrown their usage, right? But LG, it's like, bro, your one job is to make kitchen appliances that work. If you can't do that, how are you making money? How is this happening? But anyways, that's been the video. I've just been out here slandering LG's name, and to be quite honest, I would say they wouldn't deserve it. And that this is a complete joke, but half of this stuff, I mean, you saw it yourself. LG's not out here making kitchen appliances. They're making weapons of mass destruction. They are working on the next Manhattan Project here. This is a revelation for the ages. I'm gonna keep on keeping on with LG. If I keep finding stuff to talk about with LG, I might just keep on keeping on. They've done me wrong for the past 5 years, okay? It's about time I get some payback on these guys, because they just, it's garbage. It's garbage what they're making. Anyways, that's been the video. And don't remember, don't remember, like and subscribe. Just don't remember to do that. Oh yeah, and I don't got no catchphrase, so take it easy.